Afternoon, everyone. Matt Rhodes here, and I'm joined by the Matlock Town manager, Paul Phillips. Philo, disappointed 2-0 defeat away at Morpeth Town today in the league. Just first of all, as usual, your initial assessment of the team's performance as a whole this afternoon.
I think we created the most chances first half. I thought we played really well first half. It's like deja vu from Tuesday night. We've had 2 or 3 gilt-edged chances. Not took them. We conceded a goal exactly similar to Tuesday night, and then the goal that's totally out of character of ourselves. But we can't keep mounting. Listen, I said on Tuesday that needs to put to bed, and we'll go again. Kids took a touch in the head of our box. Good strike. No one's been active to go and close it down. Too many men behind the ball. Second one. Keepers threw it out. He's travelled 60 yards. We've brought him down in an area that don't need to make a challenge in. Then we've just been weak at the front post, and I think they've had 2 shots. I might be wrong again. I don't think I remember Jim making another, but I can't keep saying that. They've had 2 shots. The same with Radcliffe. They've got 3 points. We're not good enough up front at the moment in time. It's not clicking. I thought Chippendale, when he went up there, looked more likely to score and cause a problem. We need players to sort of take the burden off Jake and Sluey a little bit, but when I look behind me at the moment in time with what's going on with the international players, and I can't keep going on about that because we've had enough chances first half to win 2 games as we did on Tuesday evening. I caught behind me and there's nothing to take the burden off him. We've had 3 games in a week as everyone else has, but if you've got Callan or you've got someone else who we can't get in at the moment, international clearance, then you can change your forward line. Unfortunately, not got that, so we've got to start looking at alternatives. I thought Chippendale was outstanding. I thought Wilesy did really well again. I thought the back 3, he sounds daft, but I don't think they put a foot wrong. But I keep saying it, and we go back. We're not listening. It's not just 3 games; it's 3 months, 4 months. If you don't take your chances, and we've not took the chances well enough, you don't win football games, and that's what's happened. We've been bit on the backside. They've managed the game, time wasted when they could, and which fair play to them, and we'd do the same. But listen, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I brought subs on, that's not affected the game. Not good enough, this football club. And we need a quick input, and we need a quick answer, and we need a bit more mobility and robustness up front when we come to places like this, and we didn't have it today. They bossed our forward line.
I know there's players still to come in, like for example Murphy to come in, and Whelan as well as Reece Kendall. But as well as that, you're also looking to add more as well. So there's more strength. I'm
not saying that. Listen, I've had enough time to look at players, and we know who should be at this football club now. For what went on with certain individuals, but that's not happening. Mm-hmm. So we've got a good enough squad at the moment. Let's not making excuses. My problem is that when I'm looking behind me, when we want to change a game or we want to take the burden off people, I've not got a centre forward in the ilk of Jake, who Murphy is. I've got Lee, then can take a bit of burden off Callum, Chippendale or Wilesy in the midfield. We've got the other kid who's coming from Chesterfield who we've still not got, who can then take it off Sluey, and it gives you more options. Look today, and you can't come off the bench, and some games and some leaps of divisions is too big for certain individuals, and it absolutely gives absolutely nothing. So that's why I've got an act now as a manager. Make sure that we put that right. We're 3 games into the season. It's not been a good start, but we'll make it right.
Were you still happy with the amount of crosses coming into the box, like from Al Byrne and from Jordan Bonnet?
Jordan put 6 crosses in first half, right on the money. I'll put a couple in that. Listen, Jake Days had a total free shot first half. Wilesy had a great move down the left and put it back in. We've had the best chances. Sounds daft when you've been beat 2-0, but we've had the best chances. We've not took them all. So, like I say to anything else, it's criminal that we're not taking some of the chances. Qualtz has had an header at the back post like we did on the other day. But listen, we've got to take chances. You've got to take chances. You can't keep taking this. I probably sound like a tape recorder being pressed because that's what I've just said to them in there. I can't keep saying the same things. I brought Sluey in, good player. Jake, good player. Every forward that we bring in will get sort of monitored and gauged on how many goals he scores, and we've not done it. For 3 games in, Louis got 1, Jake's got none. They could have had 4 apiece, and that's not just them. I think set pieces wise, we could have had three at least on set pieces on Tuesday. What we're supposed to do, though, which was just, we can't hide behind anything. We've got a man up. It's not a great start, but the teams have had worse. We've got to regroup, pick ourselves up, get people in that we know that we want to go forward with, and on to Stalybridge on Tuesday.
Yeah, just finishing off on that note with the game at Tuesday night against Stalybridge back at home. Obviously a really big game now, obviously, because it's now 2 defeats in a row, but will you be looking to maybe shuffle the pack a little bit for that game?
It depends how I can shuffle it, doesn't it? At the moment in time, we've played the same team 3 games on the bye, but I cannot for 1 minute change anything, because look, like I say, you've seen the subs come on today, apart from Si Lenigan, who I thought did really well. He could get a start because you think he's come on and done well, but for me, there's not much more that I can change, and that's no disrespect to the lads on the bench. I need that input from the other lads to change that, and if I can get that, yeah, there will be changes, but the main change has got to be is in focus and mentality. That's the main change, not just personnel.
Okay, well, thanks for your time as always, Philo. Thank you.